Everyone, Charlie here with a brand new Creator's Journey letter in YouTube format. For over a year, I've actually written these letters on places like the old Coffee X Cameras website, and then I also moved everything over to my main website at charlienaebeck.co. In today's letter, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the Creator's Guide to Earning. I'm going to tell you all about how actually creating a good offer that your clients actually want is one of the first steps to achieve your goals. And I'm also going to go ahead and be transparent with you with examples from offers that I'm currently making right now. And also what one has to do as a creator to make this all work and not have to go back to the soul-sucking 9-to-5. I'm also going to give you some tips and some different things that my family and I do to reach our goals and also to survive in the creator niche. So with that said, let's go. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on that notification up there as well. I'm going to be sharing a lot more different things like this and some free lessons soon for you to go ahead and check out. Now, yesterday, I came up with a very value-packed good offer. I put a $85,000 worth of items into a package deal for a website for just $1,000 for the first 10 people that say yes. I posted this offer all across different socials to everywhere under the sun that I could think of, and so far, I have not heard from a single person in 24 hours to take me up on my offer. I need to actually start having conversations with people is what it is. I need to find qualified leads to actually reach out to. What makes a qualified lead, you ask? Well, so far, I'm looking at the different people who have bought both my existing prices points of finding the different things in common. Common threads is what it's about. I'd like to speak with those kind of people a little bit more instead of ones that are actually kind of focused on price and don't value my services or that simply want to cheap things. I do have a new value-packed offer for the cheaper people, though, too. And I know that some people can't afford it, so I'm going to let them have their own template sites for about $150 to $300 a month. This adds up to $1,600 or $3,600 a year, respectively, for each client, and it also gives them less pressure on each month by not actually paying so much out of pocket. It also still gives me sustainability, and it also gives them a solid site and service for what they're actually after for their goals, which is a win-win. Now, my new task for today is to learn more about what actually makes a qualified lead exactly for my website business. I heard the best analogy this morning about this where you can imagine you're a scientist and you hold up an experiment where basically you're looking at different things that you're doing. You look at your results and you see what works. In my 1 year that I've opened Creative ID Co. now, and officially took the time to get my certification as a front-end developer for things that I've already knew and I've been doing for over 20 years now and building sites on the side for different people. Also having an IT background, the honest answer is that I have been really lucky to get different builds and different projects that I've come up with just from talking to people like friends, just from talking to students that I've had, or from looking for people that need things in stuff like Facebook groups, for example. I've been really, really lucky and blessed. I've not gotten rich by far, and I tell all my photo students, for example, that just because someone gives you different things like $1,000 today does not mean that you're rich. It would be really, really easy to blow $1,000 in less than 5 minutes, technically. And that'd be on something you, quote, want. Marketing people are very, very skilled at giving you a list of, quote, wants. In the short term, that actually adds up as a business owner or even as someone that is just doing a gig of any sort to make an extra money on there for whatever they want to do. I say to pay your bills first and take care of necessities. For necessities, I mean stuff like food, shelter, and what you need for you and your family, absolutely, and what you need to survive. Now, that does not include the latest iPhone, the latest video games, vacations, etc. No, that's extras, and that will not do anything for you but to bring temporary joy that's going to go ahead and fade and just quickly vanish. The truth is that if you have any money left over after you make your $1,000, after you cover your monthly expenses, what you need to do is you need to put it away for savings for the next few months or so. There might be a thing where you don't get a gig for a while, and you need to cover your bases on there, just in case you don't make another $1,000 for, like, let's say 3 or 4 months, like I mentioned on there. Now, For example, if you sell a website today like I'm trying to do for $1,000 under my current special that I'm doing, the first thing that I would recommend is to cover my family's monthly bills and also any type of overhead that we do on there. Next, I look at when my next climate payments are scheduled for, so I can plan to cover things based on that schedule. So if I got something coming in on the 20th, then I do it in that. It's no different than waiting for a payday for a normal 9-to-5 employee. You plan essentials around your paycheck. And if I happen to find a window where I get an extra over what we need to cover essentials with, it all goes to pay off any type of debt and the remainder into savings for our goals or anything that's going to be future essentials is what I mentioned. So we're currently saving to move countries. So that won't be cheap. There's a lot of different sacrifices and discipline that is needed to do this, and it comes down to mind hacking and prioritizing. Ours is to stabilize our family back in the United States and also to give our future kids a better opportunity. So that's what drives me personally. I get up every day at 6 in the morning and do the thing. You might ask about entertainment, but for us, we allow ourselves a small budget every Sunday to go out to a restaurant, for example, or to do something fun so that we don't get kind of mind blown on there. We do have Netflix in the house or board games or hobbies, etc. But these are things that immediately do not cost much to take us off of course. So what I'm saying on all this today is overall, what you have to do is decide what your goals are. You have to make a plan for you. It's not easy, but it can be done. And if you're actually a small business owner like me, what you have to do is you have to make a value-based offer for your clients first and foremost. Think about what that they need and think about what they want before you think about yourself. This is going to get you a lot farther. Once you do that, you'll find yourself having authentic conversations and you're going to have long-term potential clients instead of just short-term wins. That will help you reach your sustainable goals and it'll help you win. I'll mention today that if you would like to take advantage of my different custom website offer for $1,000 this month is normally $8,500. Just for you, it's going to be $1,000 a day. But if you're one of the first 10 people to say yes, you get that. If you're not, then no. And if you need help with any of this too, I also mentor and I life coach on Zoom. I'm happy to help you out to set up your goals and to help you win. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll see you soon.